Hey guys, so another quick update, another big update of my life. Um, I bought a truck. As I said in the previous video, I finally sold that Freightliner Columbia. That was way back April. I uploaded the video late, but anyway, sold that mid-April, and then tried to look for another truck here in Chicago, and market's really hot, yada yada yada, and everything's expensive here. Everything's, well, simply put, the 2013s are like 25 grand or something like that. 16s are like 45. But did a little bit of searching, looked around, and finally found something that's decent and reasonably priced over there at O'Fallon, Missouri. It's a hell of a drive, about 4.5 hours from Joliet. And then I emailed the salesman, and then he said they have 2016, just one that's available. So I was gonna take my time and have a friend drive with me to Missouri, but I finally convinced my wife that, hey, if we want this truck, then we had to go. So I had to time it. I had to time it really right, and thankfully everything worked out. I got there, did my prep. Did my inspection, and fortunately the bank was open. And was able to make it happen. Yeah, man, it's a pretty good trip, and I'm thankful that I've found something decent. I've found something which I think, at least in my opinion, is reasonably priced for the kind of truck that I just bought. You guys ready? I'm excited. All right, here it is, International Pro Star. No, just kidding. Just kidding. I never buy that. Okay, here it goes. Look at that. Look at her. Man, look at her. It is a 2016 Volvo VNL 630. It used to be a DOT transportation truck, and she pretty. Oh boy. All right, this is something that I haven't really done with a Freightliner. Obviously it freaking blew up before I could even do a walk around, but on this one, let's give you guys a tour. She's pretty clean. I did new recaps. Would have preferred virgin tires, but hell, it's better than something that needs a new set after a couple of weeks. Yeah, dealerships TLG, Mid America Peterbilt. DOT Volvos have a good reputation anyway, so that's why I was particular in looking for one. But if you try to find somewhere here in Chicago, there's nothing, man. There's nothing. One thing I could say though, they went to town with freaking paint, man. Every nook and cranny, they painted the hell out of this thing with like chassis paint or whatever the hell they call it. At least it looks really clean. Here's an intimate look on the new rig. I did mention that they went to freaking town with the paint, man. And this truck's got a whole bunch of plastic all over the place. But Hell yeah. Okay, let's show you guys inside. And if any of you are watching right now that's been through this phase, like, you know that, well, I got that before when I bought the Freightliner. It was old and clunky and rusty and shit, but you know that new truck, new car, or whatever the hell that you bought new. I mean, you know, new to you, it doesn't matter, right? But you know, when you just bought the thing, your new toy, and it's just, you know that feeling. You guys know how it is. But yeah, I'm just so, man, I'm just so giddy, man. I'm I'm so excited. This is the biggest, well, best and biggest purchase of my life. At least I didn't take out the really nice TV mount. These cabinets have all the doors in them. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to get this truck running. I drove a 13 before, and the welcome upgrade now are LED lights, man. That's a really welcome upgrade from the older models. It's got LEDs all around. You know, you don't have to buy LED bulbs from Amazon, and then, you know, those bulbs where you put and then you turn everything off and then it's still flickering. I don't know where it's getting power from, but as I said, it's pretty clean. This is, man, I've been driving for 3 years, and this is the nicest truck I'm ever gonna drive. And the best part is that I freaking own it. Title's in my name. No bank notes, no nothing. So from here on out, this is just about, man, hoping and praying that I got a good deal on this thing, and I got a solid unit. It's got a big ass inverter too, and the cab heater. So that's pretty good. I kind of miss that, you know, not having that with the Freightliner where you have to idle. I do not like to idle as much as possible. Obviously there's the argument that it's not good for the engine and whatnot, but I just, if there's any way for me to avoid paying extra fuel that I don't absolutely need to, and putting out in the air that I absolutely don't need to, then I'm all for it. So yep, that's the big update of my life. As I said, just hoping and praying that everything works out. But we could take two routes. We could be conservative and, you know, hold on to that money that we've made, or we keep taking risks, right? So I chose to take a risk, because without risk taking, man, what the hell are we doing here, right? One thing's for sure, I do not want to be a company driver forever. So, you know, from the get-go when I started trucking, I really decided on being an owner op. No, scratch that. I really decided on being a fleet owner. Like, this is just the beginning, hopefully. If you can tell, I'm hyping myself up. Well, you kind of need to do that sometimes, because you know, you sometimes somewhere along the road you lose focus, or you lose motivation. And, you know, it's part of the process. And at least for me, I make sure to hype myself up, to motivate myself. And yeah, without that, man, I would never have had the freaking courage to jump head first into trucking on my third year and buying a 2016 unit. Yep, everything from here will be, you know, regular updates on how the truck went. I will give honest updates on how this thing works and what doesn't work, and what areas I up and what areas I lucked out. Hopefully, I'm hoping to be able to share with you guys. So, well, thank you so much for watching, and see you out in the road.